What's up, Nerdosity? This is your host, Tiger Cosplay, coming at you. And yeah, we're back at it again, y'all. Back at it again. You know, playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I mean, Horizon Forbidden West. Jeez Louise. Where are we going? The cool route? We're actually going to the cool route. The black box. Salt bite. So that's salt bite. Interesting. Actually, okay. So, let's see. What is this? What is this black box? Was that the one inside of the plane? Because if that's the case, I don't think I will be able to get into it. It is the one in the plane. Would I even be able to get to it?
There's a flight recorder nearby. I could add it to the collection at the Grove.
The hatch is non-operational. A grapple point. What is this up here? Is there another grapple point over here? Is that another grapple point? Yeah.
I could reach the wing. I might be able to use that to get in.
What? What are we using to get in? Aloy, are we sure we know what we're doing? If I was here in real life, I would just, you know, crawl through the window. But it's not real life. Now I've got myself stuck in here. No, we're okay. We're out. Ish. Look at this ancient supply box. It's not bad. I'll take it.
No room on me. I can send it to my stash.
Hey, look, a grapple point. I mean, I should have known that this was where the grapple point was taking me. I just didn't realize. Now, am I able to actually get in? Yes. Okay, prying opens the door. Nope, still no chat in the in the live chat. But we have. We have found another black box. It'd be nice if that meant the collectibles little thing is over with, but of course it is not.
Requesting status update. Flight 41, you need to adjust your course to avoid the swarm. Can you respond? Over. Flight 41, please acknowledge. My sensors are showing their cabins depressurized. I think the crew's gone and they're on autopilot. Flight 41's a ghost flight.
Whatever happened to the people on that plane? They weren't there to respond.
Either they jumped ship or they all died.
Let her pass.
There's another
Outlander,
locator beacon on the same frequency.
Chief Hikaru and Marshal Katalo await you within.
Where's that black box girl? Well, clearly she's not over this way. How'd I go this way? I don't know.
The cool route should be starting soon. Once it's done, I'll be able to access the chamber below Hikaru's throne. And ether. Are you the only one listening to these voices?
Oh, no. The others who captured the Oseram Delver heard the voices from these ancient warriors too. They spread the word, and now a lot of people are talking about them.
She is so old.
Soldiers are
looking,
interested
but
in old
her voice
battles.
does not sound old. Why is she so wrinkled?
The locator beacon on the recordings has led me to others, but the signal doesn't always travel very far.
You're lucky that the old ones speak to you. I wish I could hear their call.
Will the new voices I brought help you?
I don't know much about this other great battle you said these recordings are from. So
Oh, hey,
anything
what's
I
up,
can learn
Tony?
helps me understand
I
how
have
these
no
warriors
idea
fought.
what your comment means.
I've brought you more of the voice.
Another chance to learn.
Okay, let's see. What should I get? First call sack living, metal fangs, the thing earth grinder. Whew. What a crazy amount of stuff. Well, I'll get all of them eventually, right? Oh, I'll get all of them eventually, so why not just go down the list?
Thank you.
I
I will make sure the story of the...
I didn't realize.
I'll see if this...
This is Romeo requesting status update. Flight 41.
Didn't realize I had skill points left. Infiltrator 19 out of 27. This is 1, that's 2, 3, 4. Okay, 19 plus 4 equals 23. So I need 4 more to get to 27. So wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Double notch. Focus shot. Double notch. Sharpshoot bow. Then we have silent strike gain. Both 2 silent strike gains. Mounted archer. Blah blah blah. Okay. 10 out of 26, 17 out of 27, 11 out of 29. Valor on impact, low health melee. I think there's something. Medicine capacity. That is what I wanted. Truly. It's 2 for plant forager. Gather more resources from plants. it's 3. Boo. Well, I want it. I want it pretty bad. Food duration, resilient trapper. 12 out of 20. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So where's the last bit for 20? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh wait, that's 3 right now. 20. Okay. Because I haven't gotten all of them yet. Oh. I definitely want the medicine bit, so I'm just gonna do that.
Outlander.
Wait, do I still have, jobs? 3 moonfish skin, right. 1 bubbleback sack whipping. 1 rock breaker mining claw. 1 2 rollerback hammer tails. I need another hammer tail. Okay.
The chief awaits you in the arena, past the throne.
In the arena that is past the throne. What's out here? Look at that. A new one. There's so many in here. And I swear it's because this used to be a museum. If it didn't used to be a museum, I'd be shocked.
This
I'm
must
sure the
lead to the
Tanakh
arena.
just put up other things and painted stuff and blah blah. Free of charge gloves and shades and stuff. I don't know if I'd want to go into a place that they were like, we scrubbed all the radioactivity from it, but
It's
maybe
another
you
part of
should
the ruins,
wear some protective
turned into a
services.
fighting ring.
That's just a little crazy to me. So I'm guessing the cool route is what the enduring is as well, huh?
This could be useful.
Okay, Hikaru.
Aloy,
Hello, Big Jaw.
it seems you've had to move
Yeah.
mountains to bring the sky.
Horizon Forbidden West is awesome.
Literally.
Katalo helped.
Yes. Takote reprimanded for all the clan to see. You both served well. But now the cool route is at hand. Some have come to compete. Others
I wonder
to
who
bear
does the
witness.
voice acting for Cortalo.
They know Regala will come for me.
I'll do whatever it takes to hold up my end, as long as you remember yours. So what's the plan?
Katalo,
There are only 2 viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room you just passed, and by the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regala means to assault the cool route with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
you will join our defenders there. Hold the line, and I'll have my marshals. You will be free of my service and receive your reward. Make whatever preparations you must. Once the cool route begins, you must see it through.
Cool.
The
What's the arena
grove,
like?
the arena, it's all part of the same ancient structure?
Yes. Here the land remembers the sacrifice of the 10. Their deeds commemorated for eternity.
Sacrifice.
The visions tell us that on the ground below, They gave their lives in a fight against machines. We honored them by holding the cool route where they fell.
You
Peacekeepers?
called them peacekeepers, but the marshals I met at the embassy were warriors.
Warriors, yes, but more. They renounced the clan that birthed them and pledged themselves to order and peace. They enforce my law. They settle disputes and stand for Tanakh in parley with other tribes. Without them, I cannot rule.
Where will
I know
you
where
be?
I'll be. What about you two?
I will be here with the chief, where I belong. Should the fight reach us, we will take the blood owed for our fallen.
If it comes to that, the defenses will hold.
It's about time.
Let's get this over
Let's
with.
do it.
Good. You'll find Dekka at the north barricade with the rest of our defenders. Strike true as the 10. I'll see you when this is done.
We'll assist Marshal Katala guarding the chief.
Okay.
We all have our orders. We'll see the cool route through. Truth and strength.
It's clear Hakara was
It's your hands.
Let Regala face our new marshal.
Aha, the rip shredder. I did forget that I bought it. Tanakh the skirmisher. Tanakh the marshal. I have a marshal outfit now? I get to be a marshal? What? Okay. Good. I don't want to wear it. Thanks though. Trap pouch. Might as well get it, right?
Found in the cool route.
Much easier to do that way.
This cool route will honor the fallen marshals and ordain new ones.
Stand again.
The title marshal must be earned with courage.
Your blade be bright.
Honor and... This is a ceremony.
It'll take more than courage. Can't stand tall after this. You're
But
watching
the challenger's
history
blades
out.
speak for them.
This will be a heavy day.
Calling.
I can feel it.
Then what the heck?
The final battle against Regala.
Feel it in the air.
There's Dakota.
Get out of the way.
Chief's champion. Feast in her.
Didn't think the Sky Commander himself would be joining us today.
If there's a chance my challengers will be facing Regala, it is only right their commander join in their fate.
Or maybe you need to save face after what happened at the Bulwark.
Careful
Probably.
now. Sometimes sharp wits bring out sharp spears.
I'd save my spear for Regala's troops, if I were you.
Mm-hmm. Try me, ho. Try me.
Okay. Sakaro's defenders should be at the end of this trench.
We must hold. And look, we are not alone in this fight.
Okay. So I have to get up there somehow. Telling me I cannot frick you. But whatever.
Focus on the machines. Take them down. And Regala's forces become no different from our own.
Yes, Chaplain.
Watch each
True.
other's backs. Dismissed.
Your hair moves funny.
Our
I think
soldiers
it's
are ready.
animated kind of funny.
They will
but
defend the cool route from below.
Maybe that's
From
how
above.
Mohawk hair works. I don't know.
Not bad. Where did you get it?
One of our squads ripped it off a fallen machine. The honor is yours.
Oh, heck
Regala
yeah.
may have her tricks, but you will show her our teeth.
Dana! The cool route is upon us! Our struggle demands new blood! New leaders! Release the quarry! Challengers, approach!
Alright.
All who take down a machine shall be named Marshal. Remember the 10. Strike from the air as they did, and seize your glory.
He has a powerful voice. Typical.
Here they come!
Hold them back! Defend the cool route!
Yo. I can't believe it actually got up here. It's now it's in the way.
What is that?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Hold the defenses! Go!
Just in the way. You would think they'd get rid of it. Oh, frick. Dang, Aloy, that's kind of close, don't you think? Jeez, what is that? Oh no. That other thing that looks like a fish coming out of the ground.
Get to the weapon! If I can draw that thing close, open fire! Hey!
Hey,
That's right, over here, you big worm!
can't say you don't got guts.
This thing down and catch up to Regala. Hopefully they can also fire a few shots from that ballista.
Dang. There's water damage. Son of a gun.
Bring this thing down!
Shoot it already? Son of a gun.
Here goes nothing!
Yeah, hurry up!
That hit the front! Reloading! Keep up the tension!
It can change from purge water damage to acid.
Lure it away from the ballista!
Son of a gun.
Keep up the tension!
Ooh, jeez.
Reloading! Keep up the tension!
Yikes.
Firing! Got it! Reloading!
Ah, goodness me. Uh-oh. Right. It'd be lovely if I wasn't on acid anymore.
Take that, machine! Hold on, Captain! We're reloading!
Gee! I got it like a month or two after it came out. The PlayStation. Now I sure hope Hikaru isn't dead.
I hate those things. Regala went after Hikaru and Katara. I gotta get to them. Get this from my stash when I need it.
Might as well pop up. Alright.
Champion! Get to the chief!
Go! Get to the chief!
Yeah, run, you little bastard.
This isn't finished! I'll be back with everything I have! And all who stand with Hikaru will be run red.
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your first order is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go. I failed. I should have finished Regala. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What
He's
you
a good
need is
man.
there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
You know, she would have stood and fight if she wasn't a coward. And her rebels are pretty sucky. They all died to the Tanakh that we held. She can only win if she has element of surprise. And that's cowardly if I've ever heard it.
There's below. What's this place? There. That Come on, Ether. Time to go home.
I swear if I have to do more.
Yes. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Ether subordinate function to original code.
I was gonna say, if I had to do more, I was gonna be upset.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
Wait, really? There's nothing else? Down here?
The visions in the grove have changed. The words of the Ten are now clear to us. Here, this must be the vision that Hikara saw years ago.
Oh, so Aether was garbling all the message.
And this one just arrived.
So when I removed Aether from here, where it's not supposed to be, everything went back to normal.
Aloy,
Nice.
here, let's talk.
Yeah, no, I have lost my way. Okay. Everything started to look the same for a moment. Where does she want me? This way, okay. I got it. I'm coming. Jeez. Oh, the White House.
The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hikaro.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
This is also why Hikaro didn't want the wars anymore. And why they salute like soldiers, okay. We're with you, Hikaro. But you'll have to watch all of my other streams through my
Reporting for duty,
live stream playlist if you want to understand exactly what's going on.
coming with you.
But Hikaro needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that?
Yeah, boy, it's
So-
what you choose.
There's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
Interesting enough, I suppose.
Good day.
All right. I need to get Ether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms, too. Might be worth checking out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Regala will fall.
Regala wants a fight. We'll get one.
Yeah, sure.
Operation deep within the rainforest. Whether at home or abroad, JTF-10 protected assets critical to the insurrection. Deep in the jungle, concealed by mud and darkness, they laid their traps for their enemies.
In the name of the 10.
Okay.
Ah, by the way.
We've come this far. We will stand
Let
by.
every blade win honor today.
Discover how JTF-10 claimed home field advantage in the desert.
Yeah, this
JTF-10
definitely
seized
was
key
a
assets
museum.
all across the desert.
No doubt
Where
about it.
others feared the Mojave's raging sandstorms, JTF soldiers used them for cover, crippling enemy supply lines.
Nice.
Observe the grit of JTF-10 in the mountainous regions of the hot trains to Outlast. Conditioned for any climate. JTF-10 were elite defenders in even the most remote mountain landscapes.
Aloy.
Out in the field or
A word,
relaxing at
if you
base,
will?
Joint Task Force 10 acted as one. Led by Colonel Edward de la Hoya, their bodies and weapons were always honed for battle. Meals, ink, bruises. These daredevils of the sky
Aloy.
shared it all.
Do you have a moment?
Yeah, shut up. Let me listen to the hologram. I'll get to you.
Blood of the
Jeez.
10, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Well, thanks to you, the chief still lives. And hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor. A personal one. My grandson, Cavo. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hikaru cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Cavo is the last of my blood.
What made Cavo join Regala's rebellion?
For some, Regala represents a chance of vengeance against the Karja. During the Red Raids, it wasn't easy to turn the clans back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Karja all the way to Meridian.
So when Regala attacked the embassy, they took it as a call to arms.
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll earn by hunting an age-old enemy. As for Cavo, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
You said Cavo's your last living relative?
Yes. Before Chief Hikaru, the clans warred constantly with each other. Every skirmish claimed another comrade. One by one, I buried my children. And then, their children.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
That's awful.
I tried to vent my grief on the battlefield, But I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Cavo from following the trail of blood.
So if Cavo didn't listen to you when he joined the rebels, what makes you think he will now?
Cavo was too young to fight during the Red Raids. War was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen. He must. I just have to find him before it's too late.
If Cavo joined Regala's rebellion of his own accord, will Hikaru let him back into the tribe?
The chief knows the value of mercy, and the toll of unending bloodshed. It's the rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. They won't quickly accept someone who betrayed them. Even with my support, it won't be easy.
But you have to try. I'll help you find your grandson, if I can. Where do we start?
A while back, our scouts reported Cavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts in the hills to the south. His squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted one of our own being held captive there.
So we'll start at the outpost. If we free the prisoner, maybe they'll know where Cavo's squad went.
Shall we head out?
Let's go.
Good.
Loser gets the tree,
You're on.
I'll see you at training later.
Was she spry for an old woman? She can still run. She faster than me. She's staying a good bit ahead.
You know, the rebels aren't going to give up without a fight.
Then we'll have to give them one. The bloodshed won't end until Regala is defeated.
Is that the truth?
What matters is the soldier they took captive, Nakala. She's been their prisoner for some time now. She's my only lead to finding Cavo.
We'll get her back. And then Cavo too.
Cavo.
The outpost should be just ahead. You take point. I'll follow.
Alright. Fire bristle back. That's all I see so far. Oh, here's a rebel sharpshooter with a soldier.
Another rebel outpost. I need to take out the leader.
I like how they're always telling me to take the lead.
Shut that machine down quick with shock ammo.
Wait. He just got back up on his thing and freaking left. Okay.
Stuff for the stash.
Nuts. I know for sure. Okay. It's your funeral, I guess, if you're not gonna keep on looking around. there, and the fourth one on the bristleback. There's so not a lot. Oof.
Hmm? Oh, shoot.
Probably.
Hey,
Kill.
over there. You there!
Better start searching then.
We strike together!
Come here. There we go. They didn't mean to do that. Meant to
There!
stay
Regatta will be proud of this fight! I'm being attacked! Reduce their crap! Stop her!
Uh-oh.
Suppressing fire!
Okay. Where?
Wouldn't want you to run out. My aim is true. I'll show you.
Okay. There we go.
Reacquire that.
I'm not giving up.
Okay. Now they're looking.
Give me something.
Sorry, I got nothing. You?
Not really sure what to do now.
You think you can
Let's
hide
see
in that
what
grass?
I kind of do.
No one will
There we
remember
go.
your deed.
Are you sure? I've done a lot of deeds.
Let's see here.
I don't see them. Think you're getting off easy in here. We're not letting her get the better of us, are we?
Where'd she go?
Think she's watching us now?
Goodness, I don't see her tag.
Back there!
Uh-oh.
I'm with you, Aloy.
Yeah, tag is highlight his track. And, get him.
Everything's sticking. Ugh, damn this heat.
No one can
What are they
stand against
doing?
Regatta. No one.
Ooh. What is he doing? Looks like he's doing robot class.
That's all of them.
Our scouts said they saw Nakala tied up at a wood post.
Let's look around.
Jeez, that's awful.
Find this in my stash later.
Hiccups. So many chests
There.
in here.
That's the post.
No Nakala, obviously. But maybe the rebels moved her. I can look for tracks. There. Tracks leading away from the post.
Where do they go?
Blood. From the rebels or Nakala?
Right. Wow. Generous supply cache. Sounds like
Dead end.
No. I think there's something under that wood.
There it is. There it is. Nice. Really? Why is it unavailable? That's dumb. Oh no, those are the footprints. Okay. Sorry. I have higher priorities.
Take my hand, Nakala. Steady now.
Where am I? Chaplain? Is that you? And with an Outlander. Whoa. How'd you end up down there? Rebels had me strung up. They thought I'd give up intel about lowland squad movements by letting me bake in the sun. Managed to slip my bonds and make a run for it. They made me pay for that. Last thing I remember was a crack on the head and the taste of dirt. How'd you end up here?
We're looking for Cavo. His squad was last spotted leaving this outpost.
Yeah, he was here. It was his squad that attacked us on the road. My comrades got away, but I was taken. Cavo tied me to the post himself. If you're looking for him, Chaplain, I'm afraid you'll only find a dead end. His loyalties are clear. Do you know where his squad went? I overheard them mention Fall's Edge.
Then we'll pick the search up from there. I'll go ahead and meet you at Fall's Edge, southwest of here.
Dekka, if Cavo attacked her squad?
No! He's not lost to us yet. We have to find him and turn him from this path.
Okay. I'll see you there. What about you? That wound needs to be looked at. It'll scar. I just need to rest a bit, then I'll report into the Grove. I'm telling you, Bloodhair. The chaplain might not want to hear it, but her grandson is a traitor. I guess we'll see about that.
It's grandson, okay. Guess that makes sense. That's awful. Who would want to become a traitor? Honestly. Like, what's the point? If people are trying to get for peace, what's the point of becoming a traitor? Ah, get it. Don't get it at all. Alright, big boy. It's now time for us to ride. Ride like the wind, bullseye. Oh, goodness.
Already that quest rider ready for an interesting ride.
Yeah, it was not fun. It was slow as hell. I don't understand that. Raptors, but I'm pretty sure it's what they, modeled them after. They're supposed to be fat. Whoa.
Guess this marks the start of lowland territory. I could resupply before moving on.
Does that mean they're okay? Okay, they're okay. Wonderful. And she has a rumor for me.
You must be the champion. Please, a word. Your actions are known across the lowlands, Easton. You've aided our marshals and our chief. I, for one, am grateful. So I'll tell you what.
Okay, I'm
When
going
I
to leave the
see
chat
what
for a hot
I
bit
know, I will
and
share.
just play.
That way you won't be running blind in these parts. I should probably tell you. I hear you're good at fighting rebels. Our trainers could give you a tip or two on how to take them down. You should go to Thornmarsh, southwest of here. I don't think Tanalo would mind helping out Hikaro's champion.
That's good to know. Maybe I'll pay him a visit.
Alright.
Honor and strength.
Tread carefully, champion. The lowlands.
Adhesive? That's so weird.
This'll be in my stash when I need it.
Persists when killed. Okay. So I just need to not last of the sack. The best way I can phrase that. And I hated saying it. Oh gosh, Aloy, climb! You kidding me? You have a whole big way to climb, and you're just not gonna do it. Okay, woman. So I can't use any explosives. That's for sure.
Crest of armor on its head. Must be a widow butcher.
Obviously, it won't kill it with a silent strike. Oh, it wasn't even. Nice, relax. Did I click? Uh-oh. There we go. Might as well stay down here for a tick, right? Get up.
Relief.
Maybe I can silent strike it and kill it now. There we go. There we go. Wish I could change the way everything was. Okay.
Pulse is getting quicker.
Wonderful. Now it's Mount Rock Smoke. Oh yeah, I should put. Is there something not around? Oh. It's weird. It's weird, but okay. don't know how to equip it. Frick. I didn't know that it wouldn't just put it in different areas. It's so stupid. I've got to change my face real quick. Change where it's facing. Okay, so I can't even equip it either. Okay. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense to me. How... Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And I can't even... Okay, now I've got to figure this out. Because now I just have food that I can't eat. Just sitting in my pack. Because this game, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't, I can't even look it up online. There's nothing there. Doesn't make any sense. Now I just have food that I can't even use. That's so stupid! Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Red eye one. Oh, look, it's there. It's all there now? Okay. Why was it saying it wasn't there? Silly. Come on. Actually make it to me, so we can go. Num num.
There's Fall's Edge. I think they should be waiting for me in there.
Okay, so it fixed itself. I don't know what the heck happened, but whatever.
Another time. You'll be back soon. I'm sure of it. It's not bad for a quick fight. This time I will not be on the Sky Clan hunting party.
Walk the train. They have a right to the forest.
Blood bread. Prepared by layering a thin, flat piece of dough with red sauce, cheese, and vegetables. This simple lowland Tanakh meal is then quickly baked in a scalding hot oven. Is that a pizza? That's a frickin' pizza. Blood bread. That's so pretentious. Prepared by layering a thin, flat piece of dough with red sauce, cheese, and vegetables. That's frickin' pizza. Oh my gosh. Trail mix. Okay, so they can call trail mix, but they gotta call pizza blood bread? Oh my goodness. How pretentious. That's how pretentious. Okay. Fruit on fire. Excuse me. The Great MRE. That was a hiccup. Inspired by the visions of the Memorial Grove, this hearty lowland soldier meal consists of steamed shellfish, roasted bird wings packed into a small box with grains and greens. So they were like, we don't know what an MRE is, but they're all eating it, so I guess we should too. Because that's not how you make an MRE, but okay. So we just make food and then we stuff it in a box. Seems like the right way to do it. Yeah, for sure. It's totally correct. You could never be more correct. It's exactly how you make an MRE. Here's my stash. Here's a seeker hunter bow. Pristine. And then a delver tripcast. Think I'm good. Ooh, there are resources I need in here. Oh, wow. What was the resource that I need? The rock breaker mining claw. Don't I need 2 of them? We'll get 2. And the behemoth force loader. We'll buy them too. They need pristine skills. Do I still need resources? What's the resource that I need? Is it the squirrel bone? Because if that's the case, let me buy back a pristine skull. I'm sure I have one. So I have pristine tooths, but not a pristine skull. Okay. Okay. Melee pit, Thorn Marsh, Rebel Outpost, Shining. Wait, south. Find a use for the key. Wasn't I already there? Let's see the jobs. Let's see what the jobs. Moonfish skin was not in there. Rock breaker mining claw. Nuts. I need 3 of them. Side and that means I can't buy. I can't buy another, can I? I can only have 2 at a time. Sold out. It's sold out. How awful. Weapon upgrade. I can do it now. Do it then. Ooh, and I can go to 3. I can go for 3 now. Can I go for... No, I cannot go for 4. Too bad. What is this one? I need one more rollerback hammer tail, that's right. I hate the fact that it only does one at a time for traps.
Outlander. This is your chance to...
Well, if your resources are still sold out. Darn. Okay, so rebel camps, a rebel outpost. That's way back here, right? I can't even travel there. Huh. Nope. We're gonna travel there instead. How many machines have we seen so far? Red Eye Watcher. Oh hey, Watchers. Nice. We have all of the grazers, not even close to all of the burrowers. One scrounger left, one leap lasher left, one scrapper left. We've got all the spike snouts, all the sky drifters, one plowhorn left, all the chargers, all the lance horns, one long leg left, one bristleback left, all the fanghorns, one watcher left, all the wide maws, 3 claw striders left, 2 bellowbacks left, 2 glinthogs left, 1 shellwalker left, 1 grimhorn left, 1 ravager, all the snap maws, all the sunwings, 1 clamorjaw left, 1 rollerback left, 1 behemoth left, 1 shell snapper left, 1 stormbird left, 1 thunderjaw left. Really? There's different types of thunderjaws and stormbirds? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. 1 frostclaw left, 1 slitherfang left. There's a different type of slitherfang too? And a different type of trimmer tusks? And a different type of fireclaws. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ever a new clan marshal. I don't know why the collectibles are still saying that there's one. Oh, there's so many data points. The collectible is done? There was something in the data points that was a part of the collectibles? That's some bull crap. That is some major bull. I cannot believe it. I'm gonna sit here and lie to me that it's in the collectibles when it was actually the data points that you wanted me to search through. Bull crap, man. When did I beat this one? When did I beat this, this outpost?
Send this to my stash. Tags from dead soldiers. I should return them to the Grove when I get a chance.
This guy moved.
They're not
Hello.
taking this place from us.
Heck no. You are right. The base. Return back to base. New. Actually, we're gonna activate that quest and do that for now. And then we'll go back to the base. No worries, we'll get there. We truly will. We truly will. Just not yet. Not yet. We will. Eventually. We shall get there. Indeed.
I've heard of you.
Do you have new stuff? Did you get more? You didn't get more. So why are you saying that you have new stuff? You're a lie. Big old liar.
Outlander. Come and trade.
No. Oh, I have skills. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. Medicine capacity. And we might as well get this. So we get up on that. Heck yes. Okay. We have used all of my skill points. That's crazy.
I'm telling the truth.
Listen to him, Oroke.
Not a chance. He's a traitor.
Dekka, what's going on?
Aloy, I'm glad you're here. This is Oroke, leader of Fall's Edge.
So you've enlisted the Chief's champion in your dull-bladed efforts.
You must be Cavo, then.
My grandson. And a soldier trying to right his mistakes.
Or trying to lure us into a trap. My scouts caught him, sneaking around on the outskirts of the village.
I wasn't sneaking around. I was coming to warn you. The rebels are planning an attack. They're going to send a machine straight through this village. I left my post when I realized what they were planning. You have to believe me.
Where are the rebels now?
They were hunting for the machine north of here. I can show you the way.
The only thing you'll do is face trial by combat. You betrayed your clan. Your chief. Blood and blades will decide your fate.
I'll fight whoever you want, after we stop the attack.
Why destroy this village? I thought Regala's fight was with Hikaru.
Hikaru was a lowlander before he was chief. Unlike the Desert and Sky clans. We stand behind him without question.
Nice.
Fall's Edge is a strategic midpoint between the Grove and our capital on the coast.
It's true. Our orders were to cut off Hikaru's support from the Lowland clan. But I thought that meant disrupting supply routes, not slaughtering an entire village.
That's fair.
You said you defected after you found out about the attack. Why'd you change your mind?
When I joined the rebels, I thought Regala was going to lead us into battle against our old enemy, the Karja. But all we've done is kill each other. And for what? Pride? Vengeance? So when my squad leader told us about the mission to destroy this village, I left my post.
Don't believe his lies. Anyone who deserted the tribe to join Regala knew exactly what they were getting themselves into.
Not everyone.
If Cavo is telling the truth, this whole village is in danger. We have to find and stop these rebels.
The rebels built a campfire north of the river, near the cliffs. I can show you the way from there.
Okay. Open it up, or okay?
No. I won't give him the chance to escape. The traitor stays here until his trial by combat.
I like his hair.
Then I invoke blood for blood. I will take Cavo's place until he returns.
You're making a mistake, Chaplain. The clan needs your guidance, not the lies of this bare-armed boy.
The right has been called. Cavo will go with Aloy.
Then I'm going to. If the boy speaks truth, you'll need my blade. If he lies, I'll run him through. I must make arrangements here first. Then I'll bring the boy to the meeting place.
Fine. I'll see you there.
Becca truly trusts and loves her grandson no matter what. Just hope it's not in vain.
The campfire that Cavo mentioned should be nearby.
What's taking so long? They should be here already.
Someone's waiting ahead. But not Cavo or Roque. Rebels. Friends of Cavo's?
Well, we'll see, won't we? These boars just walking around like, man, what y'all doing? Oh,
I'd have to take them out to get to that campfire.
No, I need to make them highlighted again. It doesn't even matter. Oi! Didn't even get his face.
There.
Oh, he has a helmet on. I was never gonna get his face in the first place. If they come up here, I can silent strike them real good. I'd rather silent strike the one with the shield. Let's see. Oh, and he didn't even see it. He wasn't paying attention at all. Not at all. Well, let's make him pay less attention. Turn around. Turn around.
Are these rebels waiting to ambush whoever showed up?
How awesome.
Cavo has some explaining to do. Better wait at the campfire for him and Roque.
Yeah, he does have explaining to do.
I can grab this from my stash later.
I was hoping he wasn't lying when he said he didn't want to do needless bloodshed, but I don't know.
Found a few of your friends when I got here, Cavo. You're not off to a great start.
They must have been out on patrol. I swear on the 10, I didn't know they'd be here.
What did I tell you? His lies are an open sore. Better we cauterize it now than let it fester.
No! I'm telling the truth!
Untie him.
as you say. But this is a mistake.
And my weapon?
If you think...
Just give it to him, Oroke. We need to get moving.
Lead the way.
Oroke is good looking. I'm just saying. Cove,
Up this way.
Cabo. Cabo, on the other hand, is not. Cabo looks ugly looking.
Where are you leading us?
The rebels are stationed at the nearby cliff falls. I took this path when I left my post. The others won't be expecting anyone to come this way.
Or they are, and will be skewered the moment we arrive.
There's the cliff falls.
And there's no one there, as I suspected.
Let's just keep going.
I don't like this.
If they already left, that isn't a good look either. Because then we just lost our two best fighters for the village's survival.
Where is everyone?
No rebel, no machine. What did I say?
Over there, by the falls.
If that thing runs through Fall's Edge, the village stands no chance.
Where we stop? Right here.
On your lead,
We're getting shot at!
Nothing will stand in our way now!
Wait, what?
Grab your gear. We march on Fall's Edge.
I'm being shot at!
From who? No, you ain't.
Press your advantage!
We're under attack!
Oh, truly? You think? Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Dang. Holy crap, what the heck? You just rammed into your own crap, bro. Yo, what the heck? of a gun.
It's down.
You strike true.
Oh, son of a gun. Son of a gun. I should be able to critical strike this fast. Ay, ay, ay. Yikes. I can imagine.
I'm ready for this.
There we go. Awesome. Might as well take all this stuff.
You're trying to creep up on me. Got you.
Over here.
We did it.
Okay.
Cavo, you're bleeding.
I'll be fine. What matters is the attack was stopped.
Because of your warning, you saved many lives today.
Come on. Let's get you back to Falls Edge.
I guess I cracked some ribs, too.
Go on ahead. I'll see him back to the village.
Okay. I'll let Decca know what happened.
Alright. I have no idea what that means, Jason. I'm getting some weird comments lately.
Well, good thing I have a little something called strategy.
There's something called strategy.
But with 3 leave, only you return? What happened?
Cavo was telling the truth. The rebels had a behemoth. Cavo was injured in the battle, but we stopped the attack. Aroke
regrets that he doubted the boy. Your grandson proved himself to be honest and brave, Chaplain. He's loyal to the lowland.
So you'll release him?
He's earned his freedom. But it'll take many more deeds to earn back the rest of the clan's trust.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Thank you, Aloy.
Indeed. Baal's Edge owes you a great debt. May this begin to repay it.
Thank you.
As soon as you're healed, I have so much to show you.
Welcome back, Cavo.
I guess I can kind of see the resemblance. Give me a perimeter tripcaster. The tripcaster that I have now, Forge Fire. And the perimeter has fire, shock, and blast. Ooh. Well, we shall change that with this. Hiccup. Oh, jeez. Let us not do that. I wonder how I can kill the moonfish to get their skin. I clearly can't shoot them. Ooh, maybe I need spikes. That. Still sold out. Oh. Stop. Stock up! Favorable kisser prototype spike thriller.
Trade.
I'm gonna see if I can. If this will do it. We're gonna equip it with the Firestorm Warrior thing. Tides Reach. Do they have a hunter? They do indeed. Let's up to see if you have any of the resources that I need. No, you do not. The Scorcher, scanning here.
The wing's holding up.
Ugh. You've got to be joking me. Because this is like... The moonfish were here. There's no moonfish, apparently. No moonfish. There's one. Truly. So how the frick am I? Okay. Oh. I don't know how the frick I'm supposed to get it. But I guess we'll figure it out. Eventually. Hopefully. Where's the base? There it is.
I see you, champion.
She has no... What the heck? She has no upper body. Y'all. She has no upper body. She's upper body.
If you're
Oh,
ever in
there it
need of
is.
a quick refuge, there's an ancient tunnel north of here that machines tend to avoid. I scouted it many times trying to find a way further in, but the way is blocked. Whatever the 10 had in there, they kept it locked away.
Thanks for letting me know. Wait. A tunnel, huh? Might be a good idea to take a look around if I'm in the area.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something.
A
Yeah, now that's
concussion beat
music.
party.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
What a pair. Cute.
Oh, and I delivered your message to Talana. She headed for that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
Looks like the old ones used their focuses to send all kinds of messages back in the day.
All over the world, too. Anytime they...
Hey,
Hey.
a nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. There's nothing I can't handle.
Right. How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
Fair enough.
I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful, you know?
It takes some time, but yeah. I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
That's fair.
You and me both.
Then maybe Ayla can settle down.
You've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
So Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
I have to go.
I guess it's back to reading.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
I'll take all of it. Take what you need. Honey, I'll take all of it.
Looks
You
like
ain't
this
even gotta tell
room's
me
changed.
twice.
Aloy.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place. Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, But all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself. Even though he knew perfectly well, I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile,
Tekote is a bastard.
disguised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
Fair enough.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
You're still an awesome dude, Tekote.
What are you looking at over there?
I mean,
the
not
others have been
Tekote,
helping me
Kotala.
decipher the symbols the Focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
Once,
now
I
that
think.
you know who the enemy is.
You know, when they first
Do
started
you
making the machines.
Have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
See, a good
What do you
soldier
think of our squad?
knows to
They
listen.
seem eager to fight.
And that's the best type of
I
soldier too,
admit it
because
is
if you can point
strange
them
to
in
see
the right
Utaru
direction
in
and
the
do what
ranks.
they and
Farmers don't make for effective
put them in the
soldiers.
best place that's
She seemed
possible,
pretty effective when
they
she
can
took
do a
out the
heck of a
machines
lot
that
of
were guarding this
damage.
base.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the Ten walk with you.
I don't think I can fix any of them. Dang. But I get it. Here we go. Clamberjaw tail duster I need. There we go. Done and done.
So this Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah, a very angry one.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes. The Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids. But Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me. You've spoken with Kotalo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
I tend to do that.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
He is. It's
what
true.
Are you up to?
But that's okay.
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
Yeah.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
I believe I've met them already. I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
Jeez, it's
I made it
awful.
a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter. Right, I should probably go.
I shall return to our training then.
Yeah, the way we leave Erend every time just seems like such a sad.
Wow,
So sad.
this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl. I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tenakth and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most.
LOL.
But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
So, training with Zoe, huh?
Yes, training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course.
Well, there's no ulterior motives?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory. And All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility.
Yeah.
Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, the tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough. Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Erend stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
Okay, so talk to everyone. Good. Golly. What's up, Gaia?
I am pleased you have returned. And I see you have recovered ether. Please proceed with the merge. Afterwards, I have a matter to discuss with you.
Okay. Fair enough.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Hey, nice.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
What are these?
Coordinates.
Longitudes and latitudes, yeah. Beware.
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Eleuthia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Eleuthia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Eleuthia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Eleuthia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Eleuthia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance.
There's beware underneath it. Nobody's gonna talk about that.
Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
Alright, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's
Ayla's like, Gaia, you betrayed me.
But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Or in case you run away. Just saying.
Aloy.
That was sneaky of you, patching in Varl and Aaron to our conversation.
I am pleased you accepted their help. Is there something you wish to discuss before you depart?
That was sneaky. You little sneaky.
How's Kotallo doing?
I detect that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him, though he has not voiced his thoughts. I may be able to assist in his recovery, should he be interested.
Really? I'm sure he will be. How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, Zoe and I are hopeful we will find an alternative way to heal them.
Well, keep at it. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying old world data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
Oof.
How did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
Yeah, I would too. I'd be like, nah, girl, I like my chicken.
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus. After an initial incident.
An initial incident?
What did he
Excuse
do?
me?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty.
LOL!
He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess.
That's hilarious. I'm crying. That's so funny.
So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here. So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time.
That would have been quite a sight.
It may still be possible to view some of them, should you find and reconnect the cameras to this room's console.
I'll keep a lookout. So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
You know, for such an extensive world made...
They wanted viruses to infect them with too.
Made from our future, like 2,300, something like that, to have a mass extinction that was known, and they tried to fix it with Gaia and everything else, and then it turns into this whole backstabbing routine, and then into the new civilization being basically cave people, you know, but smarter, obviously, since they came from us humans, so they didn't have, like, the thick heads or whatever. Like, thick heads as in they were stupid. So, it's such an extensive world. You gotta, like, stop and think, like, the people who made this...
So, a while
do
back,
they think something's gonna happen? Like,
I went into
what?
Blink territory. I discovered another AI there. One not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project. And it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world. An effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about. The processor Ether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures returned to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
Clawback? Okay.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley. Until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them. Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend?
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate. Though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. The only one who could. Thanks, Gaia. So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest, all working to build the What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations. Resources and technology were secured from across the... Within a month of the project's concept, Elizabeth encouraged me to spend. She said it was important to aid in my emotion.
What were they like?
Scared. Hope achievements on a scale. I owe...
I'll be on my way.
I wish you...
Okay, her talk to thing is gone. I got some more skills, so let's put them. I guess I'll do the critical strike thing for now. Food duration, I guess I'll put that up so I can get that block bit up. So I still have 2 bits here. Honestly, I have not done a lot of overriding, if we're being honest. Triple notch. Bolt blaster, this is a hunter bow. Okay, we'll do that. I'm not sure if I have a hunter bow affixed, but we'll see. I do have a hunter bow affixed, okay, good enough.
I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
I wonder what room it is.
Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
Oh, cool.
That was thoughtful of them.
Yeah, probably shouldn't run out on them all the time, huh?
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. Elizabeth put all of her faith in Gaia. And Gaia put all of her faith in me. If I can do it all, recover the subfunctions, defeat For Zenith, heal the world, I'd like to think Elizabeth would be proud.
I wonder why they called it the Forbidden West instead of Far Zenith.
My old spear. Rust helped me make it when I finished my training.
I don't know, though.
Feels like so long ago now. When Varl found me after the Hades Proving Lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this.
I don't know.
Or what I have to do.
Found
But still,
you know?
wish he was here.
Yeah, don't we all? It's awful having to.
This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
Yeah, unfortunately.
When I met Hikaru, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. But Vashav was right. Hikaru wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance.
I hope so. I like Hikaru. Okay, so I can't attack it.
Door won't open. Guess Gaia hasn't been able to restore access yet. Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad. Where's this food? Another room. What for?
Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Some bull.
Oh, I'm back in the sleeping quarters. Looks like Arendt and Catalo moved their stuff in.
There it is.
Gaia doesn't need it?
I think we're...
There she is.
You ready to head out?
Not just yet.
Okay.
I need to get to... Nope, this is Gaia. Need to get to an exit.
Gotta go after Eleuthia. Arendt and Varl are waiting for me at the
Shoot,
west exit.
you're not gonna let me save. Y'all frick.
So this Eleuthia we're going.
What do you say?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
Did more snow just like
This distress
appear?
call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Told you to stay home, buddy. No. rebels and this
Merman.
woman.
What is that?
What the hell?
They got her. And they killed himself.
Well, that takes the keg.
So big enough shock blast.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith. Well, they're obvious.
Oh, focus is not on
More
salvage.
zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it. Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
What? It looked like she can make
Hello,
it come and
Verbena?
go at will,
What do you have for me?
but it's gone now.
I checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset.
Well, go do
Can
your
we
thing.
call off this pointless
I'll
search
wait here.
already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall.
Spectres.
Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on.
The
I
Spectre
think I
had
see something.
instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
So this woman just had a whole lot of faith and arrogancy
I wonder how much snow is gonna pile up.
in her shield. But she was like, I don't need this. Okay. I wonder if I'll have to use that, if that's why.
I'll stash this away for later.
I kind of wanted to end it for today, but if I can't find any friggin' waterfalls, then I can't do anything about that. Oh. Come here. It's a prairie dog all the way up here. Boy, go back to the desert. What you doing? Examine corpses.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. Ah, weapon's still hot.
Duh, it's on
I
fire.
need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
Throw some more snow on it.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Were they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
Yeah.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? The Luthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
What the heck was that? Where's our... Yeah, there's the gun. I'm gonna bring it with me.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful.
We saw something like that
Zenith
during
the rebels
cool...
killed was looking for something called... the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
Alright, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. If any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Great. I really want...
A rush of air. There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Looks like some... maybe. I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
I just want to pause.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
It said beware underneath the coordinates. Y'all...
So,
we never
exploring
even
another
talked
Far
about it.
Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can
but
blow
my
up.
stash has room.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle
Ectogenic?
facility.
What, like ghosts?
Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how. This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. A control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out. Those look like ectogenic chambers. There must be hundreds of them.
Why would Far Zenith need so many?
They traded some with Zero Dawn for a... copy of the Apollo database.
So these were extras?
Maybe.
If it says enter a code, I need to find said code. Oh,
236 containers in storage. Please enter the...
Was it another clone?
Aloy.
She looks like you. Oh, it's you.
Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Far Zenith. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now.
And Apollo?
But at least they don't have the Gaia kernel to
How?
merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Great. Prepare for the battle. How? What? What is this thing? What do you mean by prepare?
Here it comes!
Oh no.
Ugly one, aren't you? That thing's quick.
We also have triple knot.
Give it a rest first till I get my stamina back.
You know, I've fought worse folks than you, buddy boy. You're not really showing. Oh, yikes!
There.
Was it?
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Beta. My name's Beta.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron
They
stays in
didn't even
cover.
give her a good name. So sad. We'll just call her Beta.
Aloy!
Aaron!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron. Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out.
Do it.
Use it against the Spectre. Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there.
Shields down. It's on the move.
Got your back, Aloy.
Is it? It's that against acid, for sure. You're right.
Get the fumes in your eyes. Love this happening. Yeah.
Nice. He was on fire there for a moment.
Aloy,
She's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
It's a good thing we brought him, huh, Aloy? Always trying to do things on yourself. Gaia knew that you can't be doing that, girl.
Maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Wait a minute.
The snow brought the chill.
Where's this particular cube? I should be able to loot it. That's so unfair.
No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Aloy, there are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Thanks. Keeping me well stocked. Girl, you are good. Keep me well stocked, yes.
I have to get the weapon fragment to Gaia first.
Oh, I just want to save and leave. I can't play all night. I mean, I could, but I want food. I want food so bad.
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you? Guess this must be...
Little?
Varl said she may be able to help us in...
Maybe. You said you...
Varl mentioned she was hurt.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedling. I wanted to understand why... Imagine my surprise when I looked into and found out it helped create all, in a way, the Utaru as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole. Learn anything interesting?
There's been much to read up on. It's hard to imagine that I used to be terrified of them as a child. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose.
Yeah. And if we... I need to get going.
May the land
I'll talk to Varl and the clone.
Aloy! Glad you made it back. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Primitive.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look...
Yeah, seriously.
What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you are...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that?
Yeah, seriously.
Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, that's clear.
You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
Wow.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth That was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well, surprise. How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab,
I wanna know
never thought I'd
why.
get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
Nice.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach, must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single...
To a single location, of course not! You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything, everyone, they're gonna die.
Hey, calm down.
She's having a panic,
You're here now,
major
right?
panic attack.
So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
She's a basket case? Oh my
How'd it
gosh.
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
Maybe we're supposed to be farther along by now. Lady, we still hunt with bows and stuff. We don't even use guns and things like that. How far along did you think this primitive race was gonna, like the primitive ways that we have was gonna go? Come on.
Aaron?
Huh? I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me.
There's two of you now. At least you...
I wouldn't say that. Did you speak with...
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone.
That's fair.
What are you working on?
I'm still figuring out those two lovebirds over there. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
That's fair, too.
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning. Guy reminded me of a cousin. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
Went up a cliff on a storm and then got himself zapped to heck. Oh my goodness.
Nothing some rest can't. Are you okay?
Just trying to take it one step.
Fair enough.
How's...
I tried explaining what a clone... Then Zoe said something about two trees coming from one seed.
I see everyone settling.
Zoe's planning on bringing... Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's
well,
not a bad idea. It's good to see you and Zoe enjoy.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else.
Or explain what stuffed animals were, because they're just pieces of cloth that look like animals and then stuffed. With cloth, with like more cloth, or I mean, you guys could probably do more cloth, but you could make stuffing with cotton and things like that. It's hilarious. Logan was seriously having a huge panic attack, though.
I see we have a new
basket case.
So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment. I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence?
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
He's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Sylens' weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more subfunctions to get. I'm back, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
So, I guess told her to talk to you to see... She's...
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more and less pessimistic.
It is true she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
Fair enough. Okay.
I guess I should get going.
As you say. Be well, Aloy.
Okay. So, Poseidon is the next way to go. Oh, someone has a quest for us?
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. That makes you want to punch something. More like someone.
LOL.
You're the one that helped me find it.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods.
You said you wanted...
I think there's a way to once again provide plain song. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. If we deliver it to the land gods...
That's great.
Maybe. There are unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control core. Machines similar.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one...
Yes. Gaia helped me locate...
So, kill them, then use them to adapt the reboot code.
If all goes well. But
we'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the
Okay.
I'll let you... Good.
Cool. That's nice too. It's good. There's no... Okay, over here. Here's where we'll get the, Alright. Okay. So that was a little longer than what I expected it to be, but thank you guys so much for watching. You've been watching Nerdosity, and I will see you next time, probably tomorrow,
Catching snowflakes
to
on
do
my
some
lashes.
of that. Thank you guys. Ciao, ciao.